So as we know, recently Brittany Renner was on Just Pearly Things podcast. Her and Pearl's one-on-one interview, and then she was on there with a panel with Andrew Tate and like 3 regulars. Came across this video. I think it's pretty funny. Brittany Renner's top 10 contradictions. Pretty much she was on there almost repenting and regretting the ideas and the message that she was sending throughout her rise in social media fame. So it's been really interesting. But let's see how what she says now has contradicted what she was saying before.
Understand is that I have misrepresented myself for a very long time.
Does penis make me impure? What are we talking about? Y'all are sitting here saying that the number of fucking penises that enter me make me impure. So let's fucking get to the fucking subject matter. So yes, penis makes me impure, right? So guess what? If I take away penis, what does that make me? It makes me pure. So guess what? What's the fucking problem? Penis then. That's the fucking problem. What are we fucking talking about? Are you fucking serious?
No, I can answer.
Are you serious?
So the problem is is not me, it's the other thing. It's not me. I'm not the problem. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. That's a good way to try to divert the accountability from you to men and bird brain ass motherfuckers, bird brain ass bitches gonna, hear that and be like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's niggas' fault. It's niggas' fault that I'm a hoe. No, it's not. You make the choices. When it comes to sex, you control that. You have the control. The only way a man can force sex is if he's like a crazy person, a criminal, and, goes about it with doing the R word. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. You control it. Women control sex.
You ready for
so all I have to do is not open my legs to any of these fucking men, and I'm pure.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God, guys.
Yes.
You don't even realize how fucking close-minded you fucking sound.
I got one thing to say.
Let's fucking hear it. You are really really profound individual. Let's hear it.
You only deserve what you preserve.
Looking back, was there anything that you would do differently? I have to be honest with myself because I think it's easy to take the cliche route and say, like, I would do nothing differently. Now, from the wisdom I have acquired, no, I would not change this wisdom for a clean slate. And that's just the God honest truth.
There's one time where I thought...
Uh-oh, here come those car videos. She always say something crazy in those car videos, bro.
I was, being Billy Badass, and I fucked 3 guys in a week. Had a mean yeast infection. That's not funny. But it wasn't funny, but it...
Look at the cost of promiscuity, bro. Look at the cost of being a fucking hoe. You dig what I'm saying? Not only is it an emotional cost for women, right? It's also potentially a physical cost for men and women, right? Because look, 3 in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? Where they all using protection? Apparently not, since you got a yeast infection. So because you wanted to fuck around, you found out. You know what I'm saying? The shit writes itself, bro.
Looking back at it, I can laugh now. I enjoy sucking dick and saying the things that you're too afraid to say out loud too much to ever change.
My favorite basketball team is whatever NBA player I'm fucking. I love watching basketball. It's just way more interesting when there's someone on the team like that I'm linked to. From the wisdom I have acquired,
I fucked 3 guys in a week. Had a mean yeast infection.
no, I would not change this wisdom for a clean slate. But I will say to 20-year-olds, and even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men.
I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men.
Exactly.
This pussy so grips.
SD.
This pussy, if I let you fuck right now, 3 minutes, nigga. 3 minutes.
I got 4, so whatever.
I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men.
How would you define wholeness?
I think what she was going through, bro, because, I'm going to react to more of her interview with Pearly. Just Pearly Things, just Pearl. But I think It's possible that she just has good PR people. You know, she might not really mean what she's saying. From watching her talk, I think she do at least understand what's going on. I think she just has a choice to make, though. A choice to either embrace change and try to capitalize on being a former hoe. You know what I'm saying? Capitalize on that. Or keep going full out, which is kind of how she was doing in this interview specifically. I think that was the crossroads that she was at maybe a couple months ago that she's kind of getting over now. I think now, and seeing a recent video that she posted, I think she's kind of in the rebranding herself as a former hoe, don't be a hoe. But the thing with women, right? When you tell them something that's facts, a lot of times they can't handle facts. They can handle straight, honest truth. Okay? They say they want honesty, but they can't really handle honesty 9 times out of 10. So, a lot of times you have to placate. I think that's the right word. Let's Google real quick. Yes. Sometimes you have to placate the message in order for them to digest it. So you have to use certain phrases, certain words. You have to refer to spirituality and vibes and energy. Or it just has to come from a woman as well to really get them to understand and hear what you're trying to tell them. So I think she's trying to rebrand herself in that direction. But, you know, let's keep going.
What's wholeness? So what's wholeness?
We all know what wholeness is.
No,
Are you tired of people calling you a hoe?
I guess I'm just trying to understand the logic, because what makes me a hoe? A hoe, and I guess is in this sphere, right, is someone who has sex with multiple guys. Okay, well, then that's not a term I'm going to shy away from. I've had sex with multiple guys.
She threw it out there. Let's go. Showing your ass on everything I Google, every image, everything you ever spoke about. I'd be like, yeah, she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how niggas think. You know what I'm saying?
That's unfortunate.
I thought everybody else had your side chick. In a male community, we know the chicks that's like, yo, that's side chick pussy.
So what makes me a side chick?
Oh, I forgot that she was on a podcast with DJ Academics. I never watched it. I was supposed to.
So were you the side chick that calls in the middle of the night so she can roll over and see the phone? Or were you the side chick that knew you was going to link up at 2 o'clock, so you just had to wait?
I was a side chick that when Gene would call him, I would go in the other room and be quiet.
Yeah, you did.
That's the worst kind, too.
That's the MVP.
I think you said something about kissing him.
Yeah, sometimes I would like kiss him and try to distract him so he would get off the phone, and then other times I would just go in the other room and be quiet or watch TV.
What makes me a side chick? Because what, I'm beautiful?
No, because the one who everybody fucks but doesn't wife. That's the side chick. Sorry.
The only side chicks I've seen that look better than me are these right here.
Oh my gosh. I remember this. This was crazy. Listen, what we're seeing in live action in real time with Brittany Renner is the consequence and the realization of fucking up. We're watching regret play out in live action. Regret for previous actions. Regret for doing things that she knows she shouldn't have been doing because it's not going to make you feel good in the long run. And, you know, and reaping what you sow. You know what I'm saying? If a man is out here, let's say, fucking around and not making any like serious, you know, committed relationships or just relationships with women in general, you're only using them for sex or whatever, you can't be surprised when you get older, you look back, you're like, dang, I never really had a meaningful like relationship with a woman before, but a meaningful like intimate relationship. I just been fucking these hoes and trashing them. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I like fucking hoes too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, most niggas want to be able to have like a little main shorty that they, you know what I'm saying, that they know that they got their back at the end of the day.
Introducing 3 new, thicker, juicier side chicks.
What do you think about the phrase, life is about choices and trade-offs? I agree.
Because you can't have both.
Why is that?
You gotta pick.
Why do I have to choose, though?
I forgot that she was on Kevin Samuels.
I feel like that was definitely a message like that he would preach a lot. And it's true. Why do I have to choose, though?
First of all, hi. It is painfully obvious how many of us have given up on love. The root of the issue is there are a bunch of people who don't believe that it's going to happen for them.
No guys even really try to talk to me. And of course, there's guys in my DM, like random people, but guys that I would be interested in, there's really nobody trying to talk to me like that, and that's okay.
Because the thing is, too, and it's sad. It's sad because you have made it your identity. You have made it your social media imagery that you are a hoe. You like to fuck around and you don't care. You let every nigga have you. Men do not want women that everyone has had, okay? Most men, right? A lot of men do not want females that a lot of males have had, okay? We like exclusiveness, okay? We like exclusiveness. We like a girl who don't let just anybody touch them. Because one, the status, right? Educate said it best. Status. But also, it makes us feel good that me as a man, I've proved myself to this prize of a woman that I was a good enough man for her to allow me to dive into those viscous innards and swim. Okay? That's just the base of it. You feel me? That's just the base of it. So if a girl has let whatever nigga hit, that don't make me feel special. That don't make me feel no type of way. That don't make me feel like, it don't make me have the need to like really take you serious because you let any nigga have it. Like it wasn't special. It wasn't because of me. You was just, woo-woo. It is what it is. I'm sorry. And that's why I would advocate for like, if you got daughters, bro, make sure that you really teach them what their value is. Teach them that they have value and they can't just let any motherfucker touch them. Because if you just let because dudes are going to want to have sex regardless. So you have to be able to teach them to have discernment to know their worth, know their value, and not let just any random dudes fuck on them, bro. Don't let men use your daughters for sex. It is what it is. There's always going to be people like that. There's always going to be hoes, bro. There's always going to be eaters. There's always going to be hoes. It is what it is. But try to not raise a hoe, okay? Because it'd be better for her in the long run. Because look at Brittany Renner now. Miserable.
Other side of that fear is freedom. On the other side of that fear is everything that your heart desires. You don't have to believe in magic. You are the magic.
And that's okay. That's fine.
Do you think women look at your body or look at you on Instagram and judge you or hate you in any type of way for that?
I'm sure they do.
But you don't care.
No.
Where do you get your confidence from? Because you're extremely confident. Like you did a video talking about sucking dick.
Yeah.
Because I love sucking dick.
I was like,
it's an art.
Is it confidence or is it delusion?
Yeah, but women aren't that blunt just in public about that. Where do you get that confidence from?
I feel like over the past few years, I've gotten really comfortable just within the woman I am and who I want to be. So I do enjoy sucking. I like to talk about it.
People look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay, that's okay.
Didn't I say that? Remember what I said earlier? You have to phrase things in a certain way for women to digest the message instead of just taking what it is. Because women do not like to hear the truth, okay? They don't like to hear the truth. But you have to be a solid stand-up dude and tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell the truth. Say what it is. Say it like it is. Because they have two choices. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, though, if you stand on principle, stand on truth from jump, you a solid nigga, they gonna take it. It is what it is. Because it's gonna cause turmoil in their heart, in their brain. I don't like that he told me the truth. It makes them mad. But also, that anger fuels their love, okay? It's so weird. It's like a weird dichotomy of their emotions. But it is what it is. You gotta give them... Yeah. With girls, bro, you gotta give them some drama, bro. Because they like drama. They like problems, bro. You have to give them some issues so they can feel anything. It is what it is. It's strange. I think women are masochists, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Whatever. Okay, fine. For women, it's spiritual unification. And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive. Because they didn't deserve it.
Stop lying.
That's the thing. They didn't deserve it. Let me keep playing because it's already 17 minutes long. Hold on.
Like, I can't have sex without being emotionally tied. Dude, I can fuck you and literally not think about you the next day. Stop giving yourself that much credit.
But no,
Let go. Why can you do that? Why?
The same reason you guys can, because I'm not in tune with myself. That's why.
Most women don't behave that way. So when a woman let me finish. When a woman does.
Hold on. She just said that she's not in tune with herself. Ooh. But then she tried to put it back on men, like you guys. No, men are in tune with themselves. We're in tune with them. We're in tune with ourselves because we understand we're not the same as you. It is what it is.
And she's even though a man can and he's it's different for you than it is for me. Because emotionally, those women, we want a woman that can emotionally bond with us, not one that's been who can't later on. So it's different.
I feel like I've beat myself up every single day for my decisions. And what people say about me online holds no candle to what I've told myself on a daily basis. Like, I've been called worse by better, and that better being me. Like, I have talked down to myself, and I felt like I was unworthy for a very long time. And I would say, this is more of a recent awareness, like in the past year. This is more of a recent awareness, like in the past year.
That's why.
Unless we want to be with
let me tell you something. You can pull your dick out right now, and it's not stretching my pussy out. Okay?
How you see it.
Okay. This pussy still grips.
SD.
This pussy, if I let you fuck right now, 3 minutes, nigga. 3 minutes.
I got 4 minutes, so whatever.
I feel like she might have been like inebriated, like probably like drunk or high or something in this one. I don't know. Well, she do got a cup in her hand, so there's probably drinking something.
Because I'm a whore, you're gonna fucking fall in this pussy at this point. Fuck out of here.
Hold on, Mr. Let go. 2 minutes
out of here. But see, guess what? He still wanna fuck this pussy, cause guess what? Right.
So let me ask you
this. Because you
right?
do, right? He does.
Let me ask you this.
And that's what I would tell myself. I would and try to tell women, you should really think about who you're laying down with. Like, and that is a more traditional view, but it's like, sex is not even worth it if they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They have no desire to, they don't want to know your favorite color. They don't give a shit. So why do you want them over top of you? Again, that's come from feeling used up. And sometimes that's why the used goods comments, they sting. Because you know what? There are times I felt like that.
I don't believe any woman should do one thing or another. Me personally, anytime I stop talking to a guy, we break up, whatever, I hop to the next thing, boy. But yeah, I want a family, but it is going to take, I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't know who would want to sign up to be with me, and that's just being all the way transparent.
I'm not looking for...
Okay. That video with Kevin Samuels, we should go back and watch that. That was a while ago. So the fact that she said that was a while ago, she was already on this train, because she's getting older, bro. Once you get older, once you hit that wall, as they say, you start to make, women start to make realizations like, oh, wow, this is, ooh, shit. I'm not getting what I want. There's a problem. What's the problem?
A husband. I'm looking for my husband, and there's a difference. That guy is going to be a very small percentage, and I'm okay with that. I'm at peace, and I'm at peace with the things I've done. But I will say, moving forward, like talking to any girl, to you, and, you know, whoever's listening, like, you really should think about why you're doing what you're doing.
My light is so bright that it causes all of the roaches to scatter in places they thought they could hide. It's just me being me. It just causes such an uproar. Like, loving yourself is such a rebellious act these days, you know? But I'm here to tell you, I am so not sorry.
Why wouldn't you avoid this? If you could go back, you wouldn't avoid the situations? Because I thought in the beginning you said that, like, you wouldn't change it because of the wisdom you've acquired.
I'm needed in this space. I have a very influential voice, and I have grown to be a voice for women who
love sucking dick. Of all the guys I slept with, only 2 of them have been white. Yeah, I'm just like not the biggest fan of pink meat. I like BBC. I like BBC. I like BBC.
Yikes! 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 That's tough! Hey, man. Bruh, it's a point-blank story, bruh. A hoe regrets being a hoe eventually. And, you know, there's always gonna be hoes, bro. And look, I'm just saying it like matter of fact, bro. A hoe is gonna be a hoe. But eventually, a hoe ain't gonna be a hoe no more unless she a real hoe deep down below. But ideally, though, to be real for real, you know, I don't advocate for women to be hoes, bro. Even though I'm a man myself, I like to have sex, okay? But at the end of the day, promiscuity between men and women is not good. And it's not good for different reasons. And I'll say it's mostly not good for women because it messes up their whole everything. It messes up how they feel inside. Even if they don't realize it, it messes up how they feel in the future. Because even if they don't feel bad about it now when they're young, once they get older and they're trying to find a real dedicated partner to them, it can cause some trouble. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all in all, bro, like it's not gonna give you happiness. Just like fucking a bunch of bitches is not gonna bring you happiness, bro. Fucking a bunch of hoes not gonna bring happiness. It's all temporary, instant gratification. Get a nut, boom. But that's crazy. When I said boom, a firework went off. That's crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear it in the camera. Damn, that's crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Is I spitting facts, bro? Or I'm tripping, I'm a misogynistic pig and I use women for sex. What do you think? Hey man, pray for Brittany Renner, bro. I hope that she is able to eventually find love.